DreAllDay.com.
I was listening to a podcast this morning, and the guest on the podcast was talking about just possibilities, opportunities in life. And it wasn't even about the business that he was in. One of the things that he was saying, what's up, Joshua? One of the things he was saying was, listen, there's opportunity in everything. There's always opportunities in things. It's really not about the opportunity itself or how it gets done or whether it can or cannot be done. It's just a matter of, does the person who's looking at it believe that they can take advantage of it and make something happen with it. And that's what I want to talk about this morning, because anything can be done. Anybody can do anything that they want. The problem is most people don't want. Another problem is most people don't know what it is. So I'm going to explain 3 points today, exactly what I mean. The number one point is this. There are possibilities in everything. What's up? Good morning. There are possibilities in everything. Everything you see every single day, there's opportunity in it. There's no person alive in this world who doesn't have opportunity. If you're alive right now, you on this live stream, you got a smartphone, you got internet access, you can walk and talk, you got 2 hands, 2 arms, and 2 legs, you have opportunity. There's possibilities in everything. The problem is most people just don't see those opportunities. Most people don't see the opportunities that are around them all the time. Because, number one, they've chosen to believe that there are no opportunities. Number 2, they've decided that where they are is exactly where they belong. And number 3, the opportunities that they do see, they don't believe they're worthy of getting to them. And as long as you believe that, it's going to be true. Whatever you believe is true to you. And number 2 thing is this. When it comes to the law of association, and I talk about the law of association, I talked about it on these live streams. I talk about it a lot in my course called Bulletproof Mindset at DreAllDay.com/bulletproof. And what I talk about in the law of association is, what I want to talk about today is this. The people around you, people you hang with, will rarely encourage you to do anything that is higher than what they've done. And that's not because people are trying to hold you down. It's not because somebody's hating on you. It's because people can only advise you as far as they know what to do. They can't advise you to do something that they haven't done. So people will never advise you, for the most part, to go any higher level than where they've been themselves in their lives, because they don't know any better. They don't know anything other than that. So that's the only thing they can teach you. Which means, if you want to be encouraged to go to higher and higher levels in life, that means you need to find higher levels of people to hang around. If you're hanging around low-level people, they're going to encourage you to do low-level stuff. If you want to do high-level stuff, you got to get around some high-level people who are at a level that they can look at what you're doing and say, yo, you could do 10 times more than that. But if you're around people who are doing the same thing you're doing, or doing half of what you're doing, all they're going to encourage you to do is half of what you're doing, because that's all they know. It's not because they're trying to slow you down, it's because they don't know any better. So the law of association, you must start adhering to. That's not their fault, that's your fault, if you got people around you like that. Number 3 is this. Everybody has, as I said, opportunities. The problem for most people is not that there aren't opportunities, it's not that there's something wrong with the chances that they have, is that most people don't believe in themselves. Most people just don't believe in their possibilities of success in life, because we all know about success. We all could, if I told you name 10 people who have a high level of success in life, all of you can name 10 people. There might be 10 different people for each one of us, but we all know people who have success, right? So it's not that success doesn't exist. It's not that we don't know about it. It's not that we don't know at least some elements of how to get there. It's just most people don't believe in themselves enough to take the action to actually get to that point. Thusly, they never do it. Thusly, they never get there. And because they've conditioned themselves to believe that they can't do it, they start thinking that it doesn't exist or it's not possible. They tell themselves, and you tell yourself anything enough, you're going to start believing it. Then eventually they start talking it. Then they tell other people. Then those people tell other people. And before you know it, you got a whole generation of people who believes there's no opportunity, who believes they can't be successful, who believes things are never going to work out. And they just keep teaching it to other people. Why? Because the only thing that they know. And the law of association creates an entire generation of people who have no plans for success, no goals for success, no way of achieving success, because they've been teaching each other the same things, which is what they know. And you are limited in life by what you know. All right, what you know can either take you to soar you to new heights of success, or it can limit you and keep you down at the bottom. But it's all really up to you what you're going to do with what you hear. Because if you know what I know, you can just go to DreAllDay.com/read and get every single book that's on that list and start changing the outcome of your life, changing your destiny by just doing that alone. Now, let me take questions. If you want to recap of what I said, I'll tell you right now, or you can watch the replay. Number 1 is the opportunities everywhere. You just got to be open. You got to open your mind to see it. Number 2, people will usually not encourage you to do anything higher than what they did, because that's all that they know, not because they're trying to hate on you. And number 3, opportunities everywhere. Just most people don't believe in themselves. That's why they never take advantage of it. People don't take opportunities because they don't believe in themselves. Not because the opportunity's not there, not because they don't know what to do, because they just don't believe in themselves. My mom always discouraged me from playing ball. How do I deal with this? You need to watch the scope again. You must not have been listening. Can I take any questions? And actually, if you go to that link that I told you, go to DreAllDay.com/help. DreAllDay.com/help, HELP. Then that'll give you some direct information on that. Go to those 2 pages. DreAllDay.com is the website. One of them is /read, like read a book, and the second one is help, like help me out. Go to those 2 pages. Everything you need. You ain't even gotta go to summer school. All right, everything you need this summer, all the education you need is on those 2 pages, guaranteed. Is 16 too young? Hell no, it's not too young. 16 is late. What you waiting for? You should have did it when you was 15. DreAllDay.com/bulletproof is a bulletproof mindset course. Everybody, I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can find me. My name is Dre Baldwin. For those who don't know me, nice to meet you. My Snapchat is @Dre Baldwin. If y'all got questions for me, I will answer your questions on Snap, as long as it's a good question. If you ask me a good question, I'll reply. @Dre Baldwin on Snap. My website is called DreAllDay.com. If you're over 10 years old and you haven't taken the Bulletproof Mindset course yet, I don't know what the problem is, but you can fix that by going to DreAllDay.com/bulletproof. Now, if you are over 10 years of age and you have not taken Bulletproof Mindset the course yet, I don't know why. I don't even need to know the explanation, but we can fix that whole problem right now. DreAllDay.com/bulletproof. Just go to DreAllDay.com. Everything you need is there. If you forget anything that I told you, just hit me on Snap @Dre Baldwin. Y'all have a great Tuesday. Work on your game. If you're on Snapchat, hit me on the Snap. My Snap name is @Dre Baldwin. You already know how that works. And I got a podcast, if you didn't know. It is called Work on Your Game. It is an everyday podcast where I talk about getting yourself into the right mindset, that bulletproof mindset. Getting yourself seen, heard, known. Getting the exposure you want and making things happen in your life instead of waiting for things to happen to or for you. Subscribe to that podcast when you're on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher. Make sure you check it every single day. Make sure you're subscribed so you catch the heat. Work on your game. Dre Ball. I feel like Dre Ball. When I feel like Dre Ball. I'm ballin'. I feel like